Hello guys, this is BTC Trading and we're carrying on with our weekly Bitcoin price analysis. As usual, in front of you can see 4 different charts and they all relate to Bitcoin. The one on the top left is the BTC futures, the one on the top right is the BTC dominance, the one on the bottom left is the BTC USD pair from Bitstamp, and the one on the bottom right is the Bitcoin USDT pair from Binance Exchange. So, if you want to automate your trading strategies in cryptocurrency market, join our free platform BTC Trading. Our trading terminal will help you to create a complete strategy with predetermined entry and exit points. Or you can create a trading board which will use your TradingView alerts as signals for trading execution. Or just copy trade the best traders in the platform. Join BTC Trading for smart crypto trading and investment on autopilot. As usual, we're gonna go straight into the content, and we'll start from our weekly time frame, and for now I switched off all our predictions from the previous week. So what we can see on the BTC futures, this is so-called wave candle, which is showing to us that at some point the direction may change, and this is another example of the same candlestick pattern, that after the certain weekly candlestick we see the increase in the price. Here it can be the reverse based on the weekly time frame. Very similar picture is occurring on the spot market. So during the weekends we saw exactly the same. The price was falling on Saturday, rising on Sunday, and that's why we have the large tails from both sides of this candlestick. Let's switch all our predictions from previous weeks and we'll go into the daily time frame, and we'll go straight into the BTC futures. So once again, here we are in the horizontal channel. Our prediction was that the price throughout the last week should touch 9,500. It went even above it. However, after that it went straight down towards the 50 MA, and this was also predicted in our previous review. Currently the price is trying to break the 50 MA on the futures market. We can see that 50 MA is acting as a support. There is still some room to go for the bottom of that channel, which is roughly around 8,500 based on the tails in the beginning of that channel. We can see some narrowing is occurring, so the price is trying to narrow towards the mid of that channel. We can see that the volume is carry on decreasing, and that's a sign that a huge move, we're still preparing for that huge move. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, what we can see here is that we definitely currently below the 50 and 200 MA. We retested back over here on the 26th of June. We can clearly see that that was a nice and good retest, and we actually can see some volume is building up when the bulls were trying to buy back on those two candles. So you can see the nice tails towards the bottom of that. So it seems like on a local time frame we're entering once again another horizontal channel, and I would put it like this because what was above that line is the clear manipulation. We're currently at the bottom of the channel. The 9,000 will be the support of that channel in particular. If we would be able to hold this, then we might expect the price to go at least 9,390, 9,400, so which will be a nice opportunity for a short-term trade within this week on the futures market. At the same time, we might have another retest of the 50 MA and 200 MA, and only after that the price will carry on decreasing. However, the larger picture is that we're currently still in that horizontal channel. We are expecting, if we break in 9,000 and can find the resistance below it, then we are expecting the price to go to the bottom of that horizontal channel. For now, we are spending quite a lot of time in that horizontal channel, already 60 days, if we take it from the point when we originally entered and retested this bottom of the horizontal channel. So it seems like this is a phase of redistribution for which the traders are currently going through. So let's go to the BTC dominance. Over here it's very quick. We're currently in exactly the same position. Nothing happened during the week. We're still expecting the dominance to increase slightly, and then this will be the critical level, so around 67-68%. This will be a critical level for the BTC dominance to understand whether Bitcoin is going to rush somewhere and the BTC dominance is going to increase, or we might see some altcoins pumping much higher in comparison to the increase in the BTC price. So let me now look into the Bitstamp exchange. Over here, a very similar scenario to what we saw on the futures market. However, the crucial point that I would like to show you today is that if we would put the fixed range volume profile, so starting from the bottom to the current period, what we can clearly see is that the most volume is occurring actually right now on the top. The price is currently below this, so we ought to retest this volume at least, and this will be in accordance with the 50 MA acting as a resistance. However, this shape that we have the increase in the price and the redistribution on the top is signaling to us that we are facing the redistribution phase rather than accumulation phase. So we expect the breakout towards the bottom of that horizontal channel, rechecking that horizontal channel, and then carry on with the downward movement. So in the longer time frame, we still expect the downward movement of BTC rather than the upward breakout of this huge trend line, which is coming from the year 2018 and then going up. So there is still higher probability of the downward movement in a longer time frame. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame over here. Once again, we predicted that we'll go towards the bottom of the channel. We almost touched it, so the BTC price stopped at the area of 8,800. Over here, once again, we retested the 50 MA as a resistance right now, and it looks like the 4-hour time frame is looking more bearish rather than bullish. However, during this week, what we expect is that if we're going to see another quick fall towards the bottom of the channel, divergence on the RSI over here, then we should expect another increase in the price towards at least the middle of that channel. So once again, we might see some good trading opportunity if you're looking in the area of 8,700 with a very small stop loss, and then the potential increase of 5 to 6%. However, have to be very cautious because the manipulation can be easily performed on that type of market with a very low volume. So when the price is going to be coming towards this area, what we might see is that the wick of the candlestick is actually going to break quite a lot towards the downside to collect all the stop losses in the long positions, and only after that try to recheck and gain it. So the two scenarios which can occur in a 4-hour time frame: if the candlestick will be closing below the area of 8,600 with nice volume, so the nice volume above the 20 MA, then we have to see the retest of this level as a resistance and a further downward movement. If we see just a wick and then the price will be closing in the horizontal channel, then there is a good opportunity to actually see the short-term increase of the price towards 9,300, 9,400, so middle of that channel. Let's look into the Binance exchange and the hourly time frame and what's happening actually right now while we recording this video. Once again, over here we can see that the price was going down starting from the 24th of June. It was a nice downward movement. The price is currently building up with the divergences based on the RSI indicator. So this was the first one. We might see the second one when the price will go towards exactly the same area of 8,900. So around here there will be a couple of factors which can support the price. Good round number of 9,000. This is usually a psychological mark for the BTC to show some support. At the same time, this will be the support line of the previous bottom. So we're talking about 8,900. And if the price is going to touch this base with a lower RSI we might see the divergence here, which will be a triple divergence on the hourly time frame, and this will be a nice short-term opportunity to actually buy and see some gains of around at least 3%. So the overall conclusion for the BTC price analysis for this week, what we're expecting is the price to touch once again, at least for Monday or Tuesday, the 9,000 level. If this will be done with either a large wick to the bottom or we can see some action from bulls, then the price during the week will increase towards 9,400. If not, the daily candlestick should close below the horizontal channel, then retest this bottom of the channel as a resistance, and from that point we might expect the nice downward movement. Okay guys, that was it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay tuned not only with our BTC price analysis, but with our free trading view strategies, which you can apply to Wonderbit trading. Best of luck with your trading.